सेव किया था ना?
मैं सिर्फ इसलिए गया था क्योंकि उसने मुझे कॉल किया, that's it. But listen though.
Save it for someone else.
जिंदगी में सेव करना जरूरी है, मगर जब बात पैसों की हो, सिर्फ सेविंग से काम नहीं चलेगा। इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड्स में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए और अपने सेविंग्स को आगे बढ़ने का मौका दीजिए।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
The Print of the Cuff, corporate partner, AU Small Finance Bank.
Hello and welcome to the Print of the Cuff with our editor-in-chief Shekhar Gupta. Now today we have with us a very special guest and we've done a story on this at a time when most state units of the Congress party across the country are known to be in a state of disarray. Karnataka Congress chief DK Shivakumar has held his party together in Karnataka and has ensured that the Congress keeps up the pressure on the ruling BJP dispensation in the state. Today, of course, we'll be talking about the high-pitched Karnataka elections, voting for which will take place on the 10th of May. And Mr. Shivakumar is going to tell us how the Congress is preparing for it and whether or not we will see him possibly as the next chief minister of the state. Thank you so much for joining us. We also have our political editor DK Singh with us. So first, if I could ask you, from last time around, what are the changes that you're making in this campaign? Any mistakes from last time that you've learned that you're implementing this time?
First, I would like to thank you and congratulate you for telling that there will be a Congress government. You are on a positive note. You only have admitted that Congress party will come to power and we'll have a Congress chief minister.
So that you'll tell us.
Anyway, our political plans, you have been seeing, we are working hard. Congress party, Srimati Sonia Gandhi gave me an opportunity when the party was in crisis. All our MLAs were defected. No one was there. COVID has started. Siddaramaiah also has resigned. Mr. Dinesh Gupta also resigned. That point of time, I was given an opportunity. Now, from that day, 3 years, I have not slept. I have not made my party cares us to sleep. We all work together. We are united. We have given a united face. We have jittered the BJP. And now, the fortune is with the people of the state.
Well, if I may also add that this is particularly an unusual episode of the Cuff because we have not one DK but two DK. So DK Shivakumar, DK Shivakumar, the politician, and DK Singh are political editors. So political editor and top politician and top political editor, and Ishadrita and I in the middle. So terrific. Go ahead, DK.
So where do you find the BJP vulnerable there?
See, it's not a question of vulnerability. People of Karnataka had given them 104. With this Operation Lotus, they formed a government. We did not have the numbers. Since to keep BJP out to have a secular government, we supported Janata Dal. When opportunity was being given to them, when they made an Operation Lotus, when they had the number, they had 3.5 years to fulfill the promises. They could have given a government. They are given a positive government. But ultimately, they failed in all sections. They had to change the chief minister, where they had Mr. Yediyurappa as a leader. They had to change him. Why? What made them to change? Is the question the people of Karnataka is asking. That means the entire system has failed and there is no positive note on BJP side.
Was changing Yediyurappa a mistake on the part of the BJP?
No, the entire government, it is not only single Yediyurappa, because since there was a problem within the BJP, they could not give a good governance, good administration, they could not fulfill the aspiration of the people. They decided to change Mr. Yediyurappa, and Yediyurappa had his weeping, cried before going to the governor house. You should now note, with lot of pain, he has to resign. Lot of threat, he has to resign. And ultimately, they chose Mr. Bommai. And still, the Bommai state government still miserably failed.
When we talk to BJP leaders, the impression we get is, the BJP is trying to make it a Modi versus Rahul Gandhi contest in Karnataka. How will that work out for you?
See, it is not, I don't want to discuss, this is not a national election. This is a state election. This is a Karnataka election. This is a pride of Karnataka. This is a pride of Karnataka. See, Karnataka and Bangalore is three. In India, anyone looks at India, they see through Bangalore and Karnataka. This is an election where Karnataka is very much important. This is not a national election. Even in Delhi itself, though Delhi, there was Delhi elections went, ultimately people looked at Delhi, not on the national
But in
scene.
the past 3 months, the Prime Minister has made 7 visits to Karnataka, and next one is coming again this weekend.
No, he may make still a dozen visits. We welcome him. He's a senior man. He's a prime minister. It is his political call. Since his party is too weak, he is trying to give strength to the party. Since his party has bungled the entire image of the BJP, he is trying to cover it up. It is his duty. We don't mind on it.
So, DK asked you, what do you see as BJP's vulnerabilities? What are the Congress party's vulnerabilities?
See, Congress party, we are going to give a government with a good governance. We want to see that corruption should be eradicated. We want to bring a law that see that there will be big transparency in corruption. We want to see the problems of the people. See, on this price rise, everyone has been suffering. Everyone has been pickpocketed. The prices have gone very high. The
You
income,
said everyone has been pickpocketed. That's a new
that
word.
means, yes, see, you have come today.
Yes.
Your vehicle, it was 60, 70 rupees. You had to pay 100 rupees. You ask your wife, she was paying 400 rupees. Now she has to pay 1,200 rupees for a gas. See, you see, the onions have created a change in government earlier. This gas and this petrol, this diesel, and all the essential commodities which every man has been pickpocketed. Every day is suffering. Has anyone has increased the salary of anyone? No one. Aadhaar card, even to link an Aadhaar card with a voter, they had to pay. With this Jan Dhan account, they had to pay 1,000 rupees. How is this in this country? You see the employment, high-rise employment, unemployment problem. Whatever they promised, forget 15 lakh to every account. Let us not discuss much on, they promised 15 lakhs to every account, bring black money. What was that? Whatever promised, BJP could not deliver. I'm not talking on national, even at the state level. 600 promises they gave, 550 promises unfilled. We are asking them question, is there any answer for this? Honorable Chief Minister could not answer, their party could not answer.
So, my question was, are there any vulnerabilities in the Congress?
I think there is nothing to tell on that issue. We all are united. I don't want to speak on any issues connected to that. The Congress party is a united house. We are fighting together. Our aim is to see that we defeat BJP, give a secular government, a transparent government, a government with a governance. We want to deliver Karnataka to the Congress party and the country.
So, Siddaramaiah says both you and he are chief ministerial aspirants. How do you settle it post-elections if your party happens to win?
See, myself or Siddaramaiah, for us the party is important. I'm happy, at least you know that Chief Minister is on the way to both of us. I'm happy. I thank you for it, for your comments and...
No, I'm quoting him.
No, whatever. No, even either he or me, that is a different issue. Congress party is...
My colleagues are not to be held accountable for who becomes Chief Minister or not, or who wins this election or not. We are journalists.
Ultimately, see, it is a party high command. We have a political process. Legislatures will be called. Opinions will be taken. One-line resolution will happen. The high command will take a call and they will decide. We'll go by my party high command. And Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, a very senior, efficient leader with 50 years of political experience. He is the leader of the Congress party and he is the president of the Congress party. And he is there. And our Rahul ji is there. Sonia Gandhi is there. All of them will take a call.
You talk about corruption issues against the government, but the BJP's argument would be that every other day the Congress president is in Delhi being questioned by central agencies.
See, they are using them. They have become
There have been, 75 raids on...
There are more than 70, 80 raids on my friends and my supporters. See, since I had to keep the MLAs with me, protecting at the time of Ahmed Patel election, they brought so many very big number, they raided and they are torturing. Nothing was there. Everyone knows it is a political call. When Mr. Jaitley was the finance minister, they have taken a political call. They are using the machineries. And it is not only me, the entire opposition party, they are just trying to. You see how they are touching Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi on the National Herald and Young India case. You know that on all the other parties. Please show me one incident of where BJP If one goes to the BJP, they are dipped in the Ganga.
So BJP recently tinkered with the caste quota, increasing reservation of Vocaligas, Lingayats, keeping the Muslims out of that and putting on the EWS. How do you counter that? Because they are obviously working on the caste equations here.
See, we are very happy they bungled in this. I think if sensible leader would have been there, no one had bungled, because they know that they have failed completely in their administration. They could not give a good government. They at least tried to make a sensation on the caste issue. That itself. See, minorities, you can't throw them out of this country, whatever may be. We are with a constitution. When Mr. Bommai or me or anyone who have taken the oath while we are being elected or selected, we said that we will abide by the constitution. They are also people who are on the community's request. There are various Supreme Court judgments. There is a constitution which we have to protect, and not like keeping on that. All sections have been mismatched. It is not a property which can be shared. 2% taking, 2% given to Lingayat, 2% given to Vakaliga. Their population is 14% and 17%, 16%. They asked for 16, 17% according to their population. They would have given them. They would have gone out of 50% with like other states. But still, I think they have given us a boon.
In the BJP has given you a boon.
But yes, see, they could not satisfy. See, as far as scheduled caste is concerned, the minister in the central government has given a statement that there is no proposal. They made a reservation. They should have brought it to the parliament, send it to the president for 9th schedule. Nothing has happened.
Now, what is this change about scheduled caste?
Even scheduled caste also, we wanted as per their population.
Because you have two categories of scheduled castes in your state.
See, already...
Left and right.
Yes. Already there is a Supreme Court judgment on Andhra Pradesh issue, that you can't have internal reservation and so whatever is this. You have a reservation, Supreme judgment on this Maharashtra issue. Only on the 9th schedule, it can be done. They are not done. They are not tried. Ultimately, just giving a chocolate will not help you out. See, if you are hungry, your stomach has to be filled, no? Without your stomach being filled, how can you tell that you have eaten something? So nothing. It is just a chocolate, that's all. So it is not even like an election manifesto.
So are you going to restore Muslim quota back into the OBC category if you...
Definitely, we have to help them. We have to separate them. They are our citizens. They are very important. Not for the Congress party, it is for the country. We can't deny their rights. It is their right. They were enjoying, and it is our duty. Sachar Commission came. Why? We have to protect everyone's interest. It is not only Muslim or Christian or Vakaligas or Lingais. Everyone has to have their equal share according to the population.
So, if I could circle back to the Yadurappa question. Now, there's a sense in the Congress party that because of the BJP perceptively sidelining him, the Lingayat votes or a chunk of it might come back to the Congress party. I was speaking to a senior leader of your party who said that for every 100 Lingayat votes that the BJP got last time, 30 to 40 might be coming back to the Congress this time. So what is your sense on that, if you can tell us a little more about that?
My personal image on Lingayat issue after I become the party president is different. They love me a lot. I respect them a lot.
And you are a Vakaliga.
I'm a Vakaliga. Still, I believe in Lingayats and Vakaligas leadership because they are the important people. We Congress party believes in Basavana philosophy. Sonia Gandhi once, she came to India, Karnataka, she said that constitution of Basavana, the belief of Basavana is Congress ideology. This is what the strength of the Congress party is. So we want to take every section of the society. See, Congress is always to take every section together. That is the big strength what Congress party has. So as far as Lingayat is concerned, I'm sure after I becoming the president of the Congress party, I've been taking everyone together, joining, we don't have any differences. Earlier before the election on this Lingayat issue, people did not agree to us. But I myself have apologized that I made a mistake. Now they have come to a conclusion that yes, he is here a man with the leadership, the party, we should believe in them. Gandhi, with the Basavana philosophy, let us go. Our Rahulji also visited various mutts. shown his solidarity with him. He came to Siddganga Math, he came to Chitradurga Math, he visited so many other maths. He also believes in Basavana philosophy.
For those of our viewers who are not from Karnataka, and although I must tell you that if I look at our analytics, we have more viewers and readers in Bengaluru than we have in Delhi. So we must be doing something right. But for all our viewers and readers who are outside of Karnataka and who may not be familiar with Basavanna, so Basavanna was a great sage who emerged from Karnataka, and he is seen as the founder of the Lingayat philosophy and Lingayat way of life. And what was the great line he had, which was like work is worship?
Work is worship.
Yeah, so something Kailasa, just tell me.
Kayakave Kailasa.
The reason I didn't say it was I was afraid I may not pronounce it right. So Kayakave Kailasa. So please translate that for our viewers.
Kayakave Kailasa means work is worship.
Work is worship. Work is Lord Kailash, like that. So that is Basavanna, and every faith and every sect holds Basavanna in high regard because his religious philosophy was built on work and equality and not on rituals.
So we are given to understand, that after that infamous episode of Rajiv Gandhi ousting Virendra Patil, Lingayats have been hurting and you haven't really been able to get that community support.
That was 33 years back. He's saying that Rajiv Gandhi humiliated Virendra Patil. So are Lingayats still unhappy because Virendra Patil was Lingayat? And if I may repeat, before that, in 1989 elections, the BJP had got 14 seats. And after the Virendra Patil episode, as the Lingayats, angry Lingayats shifted to the BJP, that is when the big rise of the BJP took place.
No, it is not that. See, after 89, I was a part of the change. I was a MLA also then. I was a minister in Bangarappa government also. See, I knew Virendra Patil. We were a MLA with him. He was the chief minister. His health was not good.
He was paralyzed at that point.
Paralyzed. Raju, see, I only travelled with Rajuji from Ramnagara to Bangalore in his car. And the midnight, he took a decision to see him morning. Then when he personally visited him, he had to take a call. He can't run a government on someone's this one. So he took a call. So the other political parties, it is not the BJP at that point of time. BJP in parliament, there are only 2 and the numbers 14. In 14 then. It was Janata Dal at that point of time. They had only 2 and Mr. Devegowda, after that he became the chief minister. It is not BJP. Then the Janata Dal splitted. Some of them came to Congress. Some of them went to BJP. That is how BJP was there. But now after that, Krishna came in 99, 132 seat. Then again Siddaramaiah came. Then again we had a coalition government with the JDS. BJP is not in the scene.
No, because we've seen Rahul Gandhi becoming a Lingayat. So is it to compensate for what happened in the past? Or?
That is why, see, he believes in. Sonia Gandhi also believes. See, Srimati Indira, Sonia Gandhi also believes. She used to visit much. The Siddganga Math. Rahul Gandhi also, he came to Chitradurga, he had this linga with him. He believes him. He believes the ideology of Basavana. That is a big strength. See, in a leader, whatever may be, this is a country with rich tradition and culture. I think we have to see his sentiments also.
BJP has been targeting you over your stand on Tipu Sultan. Constantly taking jibes at you on what you think about Tipu Sultan. So last time
See, there is a history. President of this country has come to Vidhan Sabha and said what Mr. Tipu Sultan has contributed to this country. Can we change the history of this country? Can we change the history of Indian politics? See, Indian politics has played a very major role. Tipu Sultan himself has contributed in his own way. Who are we to change? See, I come from a district where we grow silk. I am a silk grower. He brought silk to India. Can we change history? He kept his son on this one in London or England for various that of political decision. Can we change history? We can't change history. BJP is trying to just emotionally take people into their
So
issue.
did Tipu bring silk to India or to Karnataka?
Said to India and Karnataka.
Because India made silk even earlier.
Yes, no, Tipu brought silk to India and Karnataka.
So what do you think about him? Siddaramaiah says he was a freedom fighter. This is something that BJP don't understand. Do you subscribe to that view?
I don't know Siddaramaiah's freedom fighter issue, but he's a fighter taking all section of the society on the backward class movement. He is a leader and he's a fighter, no doubt in it. I don't know about his parents being a freedom fighter or not.
So Tipu Sultan has been part of this larger narrative that the BJP has been trying to build around Hindutva.
No, that will not work in Karnataka politics today. It is a dead affair. Nothing. People are not looking at Tipu Sultan or not on this Hindutva. They are looking about the starvation, what they are having. The youngsters are looking at their job. All of them looking at their price rise. See, someone has to be satisfied now. Why you earn? You have to leave. Whether the central government or the state government has been helpful to you to see that every day your stomach is being filled. At least you should have your price rise, the peak. At least whether government has helped you anyway is a question before us today.
But maybe these things have worked in other states. In Karnataka, this time you have Halal, Hijab, Tipu Sultan. There are so many issues that the BJP has.
See, since they have failed in a development, they could not give employment, they could not satisfy the farmers, they are trying to take on a religious aspect. This all will not work. Whether what Halal or Halikat or something, that will not work. When you have to meet, you take everyone, how could they stop? It is not possible. India has its own tradition and culture. How can we stop? Can we change that who has built this Red Fort? Can we change Akbar's history? Can we change Shah Jahan's history? We can't change. This is a multicultural country.
So if I could ask you upfront, if there are three, what are the three main poll planks that the Congress is taking against the BJP in this election? 1, 2, 3.
One is that we want the price rise issue. The suffering of the people on price rise. Every day they have been, all the common man have been affected, number one. We want to give a good, clean government with a governance. Corruption is at the peak. Karnataka has been the corruption capital.
Which is the 40% Sarkar campaign that you started. Yes.
Corruption capital.
But why 40%? Why not 45 or 35?
No, that they are fixed. It was 30%, then it is 40%. They are fixed. In some cases, more than 100% also is there.
How can be more than 100%?
No, I don't know. See, you see at the time of COVID, central government has purchased equipment and PP kits for 200, 300, 400 rupees. They have done it at 2,000 rupees. All these things are there. It is the difference between central government and state government, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
How the money has gone. It is on record.
But you know what? When the Congress party makes corruption an issue, it doesn't quite work.
See, now you may tell this, but today in Karnataka, you tap any office of Karnataka. See, on postings, you see the sub-inspector, any posting. See, now the IAS officer and the DG, ADG is in jail. All the exam sheets which was in the custody of the DG, they have taken out and they have just changed the entire answers. OMR sheet. Is it possible? How can this be? And hundreds of people are in jail. Various ministers and officials have been involved in it. I think I have also given employment. When I was a power minister, about 25,000 people. Tell me any one case where we have bungled or taken any money for it. We are so transparent in it.
But do you think people vote against corruption? We have many chief ministers who have been convicted, indicted by their parties.
See, it is not the chief minister or leader. Every day when you knock an office, they will see whether the works are being done or not. If any small officer at the lower level also feel that he should have to pay money, pay bribe, he's been affected a lot. See, corruption is a very important issue. See, one is that they have to be happy, satisfied, peace-loving, whether peace is there. You see various BJP leaders living out from BJP. Why they are telling that? You see in Shivakumar, hotland of Mr. Yedurappa, an MLC has resigned day before yesterday, telling that we have to close our offices by 5 o'clock, shops at 5 o'clock. There is no peace here. People are not coming for investment. This is what? Who is a former MP, sitting MLC? Himself he has come out officially and resigned. This is his stature. One MLC in Gulbarga, who won from the Congress, sitting MLC, he resigned. One graduate constituency MLA, he resigned. 5 of the sitting Janata Dal MLAs have resigned and they have joined other political party, including the Congress party. This is the affair. People are in rush. We had more than 10 other numbers, but we could not accommodate because only chairs are very less here.
So when Narendra Modi is the face, BJP thinks these corruption issues won't really go against the party because Narendra Modi will be the face.
See, it is not Narendra Modi. People are not interested with Narendra Modi. It is a Karnataka and Karnataka pride. Who is running a government? Is Modi running a government? No. It is a Karnataka. They have appointed Mr. Bommai as the chief minister. He is the face of them. Mr. Amit Shah said that he is the face in the next election. Under his leadership, they are going to run the state. But now they are telling Modi face. It is Karnataka pride and Kannadiga pride. We are there. We are capable of doing better job than them. We have rich experience. We will handle it well.
So, before we end, and I know you're short on time, you have to go to a crucial CEC meeting after this. Circling back to how we started, from the last election to this election, what are the mistakes that you think the Congress party made and how have you rectified them this election?
See, definitely we have built the cadres. We have given them strength. We have given them hope. We know that we will not make the mistakes what we have made earlier. Definitely, we have to accept the verdict of the people. Whatever the verdict they have given, though we gave a good government, our numbers were very less, within 80. But now we have realized whatever the mistakes we have done. And now see, we have already announced 175 seats. Not even a single except 1 or 2 small internal who are the candidate. Apart from that, no comments anywhere.
Do you have a plan in case the Hung Assembly?
You don't, let us not dream of Hung Assembly. I have a positive, I am very confident the work which we have done, we have taken the party together, the confidence the people are giving to us, we will have an absolute majority of 141.
Asaduddin Owaisi is going to enter the electoral fray. SDPI has already announced it will be contesting. So, how does it affect your minority vote bank?
See, they will try to do their best. It is their political job. But after this BJP government removing 4% from the quota, the minorities feel that they are insulted a lot. Oasis can't help them, SDPI can't help them. It is only the Congress party which can save them.
So, before just one comment before make in the Congress, yesterday also we were talking to some congressmen. They say that, if it was DK Shivakumar and not Kharge at the helm here, Congress's fortune nationally.
And I have a follow-up question to that after you answer. My follow-up question to that is, if you could also tell us how Mr. Kharge has been involved in this whole campaign.
No. Kharge is a very senior leader with 50 years of his legislative experience. 72, he was an MLA. We are in 2003. He knows the length and breadth of Karnataka. With his big experience on the caste equation, on the social fabric, he has done his well and it will be great help to us. He will guide us well and he is doing his best. But he is not involving. He has given me a free hand. Myself, Siddaramaiah, we are just joined together. We have worked out and no issues on any.
So, Mr. Kharge's only regret could be that he could never become the Chief Minister of Karnataka. He held part of the post there.
See, he is the tallest leader of my party. Still, I feel that if he desire, he is most welcome.
If he wants to become the Chief Minister, if your party wins...
Why not? If he desire, we should give him an opportunity. If he desires...
You will opt out of the race, Chief Minister race?
I'm sure, I'm 100%, I'm telling you on record, if Mr. Kharge wants to become the Chief Minister, I'll walk out and give a way for him and I'll work with him.
Oh, that's a big statement, sir.
You are in a rush. Before we let you go, more than 10% of the seats in your state come from the greater Bengaluru area. And Bengaluru, we have seen over the years, all the efforts have been made, but has really got messed up. And Bengaluru is the economic engine of India now, innovation, startups. So what plans would you have for Bengaluru, and why is it that successive governments have failed to fix the problems of Bengaluru?
You are very right.
We also had this catastrophic flood the other day.
You are very right. 40% of the economic of this country also on exports and everything is from Bangalore.
Yes.
And we get back only about 17-18% back. But without Bangalore, Karnataka can't be, we can't run Karnataka. It is a very important place. People all over the world are looking at Bangalore, and India is seen through Bangalore. We all know that. But we have a different plan for a better Bangalore. We know this traffic, we know this whatever the flooding issue, we will sort out. We had a big master plan, and at the time of Krishna ji, we will implement it. I personally have a personal plan. Though I am from a village, I have been studied in Bangalore, I do business in Bangalore, I do politics in Bangalore. I know the pinpoints of Bangalore, the traffic management I have a different plan for Bangalore. See, that is why I just did this Mekada to Padayatra. Because the entire Mekada to Padayatra is for drinking water for Bangalore. It is 1.2 crore people in Bangalore. 1.2 crore people out there in Bangalore. We have to safeguard them. People from all over the country are coming for education, employment. We have to protect their interest.
So, I'm tempted to ask you before letting you go. I know that your team is gesturing to me, so I'm not looking at them for the moment. What was it like to work with Kumaraswamy as Chief Minister?
See, we didn't have any option that point of time.
No, but what was it like to work with him? Was it frustrating? Was it satisfying? Was it theek hai, chalta hai?
No, we wanted a secular government. We didn't want BJP government. Though we lost the government, unconditionally we gave an opportunity.
Is JDS a secular force?
No, see, we had to believe, to keep BJP out of power, we had to take a hard decision. And 17 leaders of the country came be a part of the swearing ceremony of the Congress and the BJP, Congress and the JDS government. We had to support them. Ultimately, he could not maintain that unity. And
what is he like as Chief Minister or as Administrator, Kumaraswamy?
See, Kumaraswamy, the success story is important. He could not be successful. See, to be in power, sharing and caring is important. He could not share or he should not care. That is the biggest problem, and he lost the government.
So if there is a 2018 like verdict, again you have to keep the BJP out of power and Kumaraswamy wants chief ministership, would you back him?
Mr. DK, take it from me, 141 will be the number. Now, that situation will not arise. Congress party will come to power. You are there. Please come to the swearing ceremony on 15th May 2020.
That is spoken DK to DK. DK to DK, on which note we can conclude this. But before that, let me also remind you that and also tell you that I'm so happy to meet you after 20 years.
Yes.
Exactly 20 years back when I had gone to Bengaluru to record Walk the Talk in the early days of Walk the Talk with SM Krishna, who was then Chief Minister. I think you were then Urban Development Minister. And both of us were younger. He stayed young. I've grown older since then. So we'll see you on the campaign. You want to?
Thank you so much, sir, for answering all our questions. Now, of course, we'll see Mr. DK Shivakumar on the campaign, as Shekhar said, and we'll also be bringing you all the updates and everything that's happening with the Karnataka elections over the next few days and weeks, of course. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Off the Cuff.
The Print of the Cuff, corporate partner AU Small Finance Bank.